At least 60% of people in the UK, France, and Germany say they would personally rather see Democratic Senator Barack Obama elected President of the United States than Republican Senator John McCain. And even more people in these countries say the outcome does make a difference to them.
I think part of it is globalization. There's a sense that the world is knit together in a way that it was not before. And I think it's also, in some ways, a yearning for a return of American leadership, in the sense that initially, especially around the Iraq War, there was almost a sense of good riddance, right? American power has been with us too long. We've been under the thumb of Washington. Let's break free. Now I think there's a sense that the world is a complicated place. China's rising, Russia's coming back, India's rising. Somebody needs to mind the store. And I think they're looking to the United States to provide that kind of leadership. And there's a confidence overseas that Obama is the right guy to do it.
While the world weighs in on the upcoming U.S. presidential election, you can't help but wonder if American voters' opinions will be affected. Frank Newport, editor-in-chief of the Gallup poll, weighs in. Frank, will hearing the opinions of Europeans on the upcoming U.S. presidential elections affect American voters?
Well, that's unknown. It's something we're really going to have to watch, because we really haven't seen this in quite a while, when we had a candidate for president go to Europe and receive a very positive reception. We've had presidents like John Kennedy, obviously, in Germany, a lot of people are talking about, receiving a wonderful reception, but it's unclear what impact this might have. Europeans now a little more popular than they have been in the American public's estimation, and that's important. There was a time just 4 or 5 years ago when less than a majority of Americans had a positive opinion of France, but that's now back up into the 60% range. 80% have a positive opinion of Germany, and 90% of Great Britain, the United Kingdom. So in general, Americans like these countries, so the fact that people in these countries like a candidate, in theory, could have some impact on what Americans think.
People in all three of these countries are supporting Obama over McCain, and right now Bush's approval ratings are extremely low, both in the United States and overseas. So do you think Bush's low approval ratings are affecting Europeans' opinions?
That's right. When our Gallup World Poll asks, what do you think about U.S. leadership, not Bush by name, but U.S. leadership, it's very, very low, and other polls have showed the same thing. So at this point, since McCain is a Republican and to some degree has been associated with the president, we think, in the minds of Europeans, it's certainly logical that they might be looking for change in Europe, and therefore not liking Bush, as the data show they don't, preferring the alternative to the Republican, and that would be Barack Obama.
Make sure to check back in the upcoming weeks, as Gallup will continue to release the results of our polls from across the globe. I'm Yasmin Vasugian. Join us again to hear more voices from around the world.